over the last 11, close to 12 years now, a person that's made an impact in my life is someone that you all know in that room, and that is my mother-in-law, Mavis. Mavis has really been an inspiration to me, with all the great work that she does in the community. Um, I love to surround myself around people who really want to do good things, between PFLAG and everything that she's done for LGBTQ plus community with First Presbyterian Church, Empty Bowls, Meals on Wheels. I mean, there's so much good that is in her heart, and I'm so lucky that she is in my life and my boy's life. And I think the world of her, and she's just, I want to do better. That's why I was so happy about today to be able to do this with you, Haidari, just to be able to make a connection in the community, because I think it means everything more than ever now, more than ever.
Okay, so that's good. You talked about uh, the important like person like in your life. You said Mavis. Do you sort of like glad like to have like made her the work she does for the LGBTIQ, the work she does for the Fast Presbyterian Church, then also the Wills and Mill, also like the volunteer work, whatever, everything like she does. That's awesome. So, just asking, do you also like engage in the same work as she does?
So I've had opportunities through my employer. I work for Duke Health, but I've worked for other employers in the past where I had an opportunity maybe about, I'd say 10 years ago, where I was able to be a facilitator for the LGBTQ plus um, employees in our health system. And I was able to get any employees that wanted to come and meet once a week to talk about how they felt things were going in the community with being accepted. And it was difficult at first, not being someone who is LGBTQ plus, but for them to trust me that my heart was in it for the right reason, and that I was trying to lead the group appropriately, to learn, and also to make sure they were being heard, their voices were being heard. So sort of, I'm on my way with, she got a lot of ground to make up for with Mavis, but um, I've always wanted to, to be of service in the community.
That's good. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
So, Hidari, would you talk about an adult that's been important to you and a value that maybe came from what you learned from that person?
Um, so to me that question is like contradicting because it's like kind of like sided. I won't say like it's only one person because I have like a lot of like role models. For me, like to me I call them like role models in my life, like the people I look to. Like I want to be like this person. This person has done this for me. I want to be good like that person. So I have a lot of people like on my list. It's not only like one person. So I won't say like it's my dad. I won't say it's my mom. I won't say it's Susan Essen. I won't say it's Mary's because all of them they have contributed a lot of like things in my life. Because I would say like I have a dual life because I've lived like in different areas. Way back whenever I was growing up, I was in Kampala, Uganda. I was with my parents. So I looked to my mom and my dad because my dad used to teach me. He's like, you have to be like trustworthy. You have to be a hardworking person. You have to be helping like to the like helpful to the community. Because most of the times, even if like I used to go to school. He'll give me like most like the school requirements, but I could give them away to the students who got nothing. So I also like back home in Uganda, my dad, my mom, they're my the people I look to. They're over here. Whenever I moved here, I made like a good community. I made mom Susan Essen. I call her mom. I made grandma Mavis and also others. as ever since like I moved here in 2000, that was 2011, I think so. So they have helped me to get where I am right now, and through them, I've managed to help other people. So I love them, and they are my role models over here. So yeah.
That's excellent. So what I think what I've heard you say is that being able to have just one person in your life be who's important to you is contradicting because your head is full of many people who you called role models, which is awesome. And you mentioned, of course, Grandma Mavis. You mentioned Susan, and then you also what I thought I heard was your parents in Uganda that back home, they were inspirational to you and helped you, I believe, as a student in making sure that um, you were getting what you needed. And I think that's important that along the way, you've had so many people in your life. And even, since you said 2011, here in the US and in Morgantown, that you're getting an opportunity to have these people in your life. And it sounds like you want to give back as well. If what I heard.
Um, I'll talk about the recent time when I was afraid. Um, Whenever I first moved here, there is something that happened time back that was in 2012. 12. No, 2000 maybe 14, somewhere there. Um, we were with our friend. I was with my friends, so we were having like it was a pride day. We were having fun, and I ended up in jail. So that was so scary.
Sure.
Yeah, like a policeman putting like his handcuffs like on me. Then
Mm.
the next thing I know, like I'm locked up. It was so scary to the point I thought like I've lost everything. The first thing I thought about was I've lost my job because I had picked up like several like hours at I was working as an aide at one of the facilities here in Morgantown. So I had picked up like a couple of like shifts and I had to work at 16 the next day and the next day again. So that had to be a no call, no show because I didn't have my phone. So I thought about that. Then second, I thought about my sister back home in Uganda, my family. Like I'm like, they're not gonna hear from me again. I'm gonna be locked out here. Cause also they asked me like to call a person I know, and I didn't have a phone on me, and I don't know the numbers in my head. So that was so like scary. I was like, I'm done. I'm gonna lose my CNA license. I'm gonna lose my job. Nobody's gonna know where I am. So it was so scary.
Wow, that's not right. Wow, I'm very sorry that you had to deal with all of that.